A very good morning to you. How are you doing? We're busy making plans here for the show.
For the
show. Welcome to your world. It's Thursday, and you know that means it's Trendy Thursday.
Yes.
And we have conversations that are necessary. Conversations that are happening every single day. And today is one of those ones. Very important. My name is Mikali Mary Karibuni Sama.
And my name is Winnie Lubembe. And I'm sure something has happened, whatever we're going to discuss.
Yes.
You have experienced it in
Yes.
one way or the other. Have you ever had this times where you're just thinking, and then you scroll through your phone, and then you see the thing
But you're
thoughts.
thinking,
Yeah.
okay. We need to see the thought about when we speak.
I promise you, it's the thought. and I'll tell you, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So one time,
Yes.
there's this podcast. I shouldn't actually be, there's this podcast, okay?
Okay.
And I know one of the ladies, and I
Okay.
was thinking about her.
Yes.
And then the immediately, and then there was YouTube,
Yes.
and then I was watching their podcast.
Okay.
And then immediately I look on my phone. I was
Yes.
on Instagram. The
They
same
popped up.
episode that is playing
Yes.
on the TV. I see that picture on Instagram. I was not speaking, I promise.
No, but your gadgets are here. They are hearing. Your gadgets are hearing each other. I remember we were at Ushago, up country, and we were talking about mongo. Do you know what mongo is? It's mongo. So we were just discussing. We were just talking about it and how destructive it can be.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the next time I grabbed my phone.
Oh,
That's what you saw.
Yeah, actually on the Google page where they give you facts about, it was right there.
So
It
that
was
tells
right
you.
there.
Do you know, it's very interesting,
Yeah.
okay, to really think about it, but also very scary.
It is.
To think about how technology, it's become sort of like interwoven into our day-to-day lives, and now we're scared even our thoughts. Now technology sort of like has, I am convinced, unless
Keep
Robert
saying,
tries to convince.
Big Brother is
Someone
listening.
is listening. They are very watching. They are very much present. So the conversation this morning is on your digital life, and we're asking, are you in control? The hidden tech behind your everyday applications. That is the focus of the conversation today. So if you've ever experienced more or less the same thing as me, please tell us so that I am not the crazy one here.
Absolutely. Please do let us know. And if you when you indulged in that particular content, do you keep getting multiple calls? So there's something about algorithm that we're also looking at. Where do your mind goes, your phone goes, and then everything else is fed into your system. The question we are asking you today, we have experts, guys. This tukianza kuambia sisi tutaambia solution, ama what to do and what not to do. But the question we're asking you today, and I have a bit of a trauma because I read the wrong question of the day the other day, so I'm hoping.
Go. Okay, go.
You're
I got
wishing.
you. I got you. Okay.
Question of the day. If your phone disappeared today, am I on the right track?
Yes.
Good stuff. If your phone disappeared today, what would you miss the most, and what would you be relieved to lose?
Ooh.
If your phone disappeared today, what would you miss today, and what would you be relieved that you lost? NTV Kenya on all of our social media platforms. And our WhatsApp line is also open. We are eager to hear from you. And if you have any questions along, because we do, if you have as well, we have experts who are going to help us with this conversation today.
Yeah. All right. So our guest, and we're going to start from farthest right.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And we have Mirimi Lewis, who is an AI specialist. And alikuwa hapa how many times?
3 times.
Yeah.
And who was not here? Winnie.
Karibu sana. Good to see you, Lewis. How are you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
There's a lot which is happening every day.
Yes. Yes.
Believe you me, AI is like, it's learning a lot from you. It's learning a lot from you every day.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll unpack more on the same in terms of then understanding how then do we stay safe, okay? Because it's a lot, okay? And then next to Lewis, we have Robert Manyala, who is a tech expert. He is not a new face, okay? No. Robert, do I think we're better right here on the show.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah.
And even for our viewers, thank you so much. Digital life is here with us.
Absolutely. Here with us. It's either you adapt or utawachwa nyuma na uko
Like
kando.
let me say, dinakuja ki.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
When you think you know,
and then
you
boom.
don't. Then you don't. But and we've just shared a little bit of our experiences and the things that we have seen, and it's the same for many other people. But the basic of it, AI algorithms, what are those things, man? And how impactful are they in our everyday digital lives? Because that's where we are all at now.
Sure. First and foremost, as you have introduced me, my name is Murimi Lewis.
Yes.
From Project Management ERP, where we deal with intelligent systems. So when you talk about algorithm, this morning we're going to break it down in very simple and layman's language so that you can understand.
Yes, please.
Okay. Of course, from the tech side, it may feel like a jargon, but believe you me, that's one of the things which could be spying on you, maybe not the voice, but how we deal with it. So algorithm is a set of instructions prompting maybe a machine, a computer on what to do next after this. Imagine algorithm as a recipe.
Okay.
Let's say a recipe to make tea, simple. Okay. So the recipe is boil water, put tea leaves, and sugar, milk, then serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in tech side, algorithm is, let's say Facebook, Instagram, Netflix, such like, it will be like, what do you watch? What do you search? What do you click?
Okay.
What do you like? What do you share? What do you pause when you're scrolling? And what do you skip?
Pause
when you're scrolling.
Like watch time matters.
Not only watch
like
when you're
are
scrolling.
doing like this and then you pause.
You pause
here.
to see like, what do you pause when you're scrolling? Then the algorithm will be like, now what can this guy want next? Or what would like?
Or why did they pause?
No, not only that, no.
Yeah.
It's collecting all these instructions, instructions.
Yeah.
Like when you scroll, when you like, when you share, that's feedback to the algorithm. Then at the end of the day, it will be like, now, out of this, what can this person be interested in next?
Oh.
Yeah.
But still,
so that's
still
algorithm.
within what you liked, shared, commented on. Okay.
So anything you do, it will be recording and it will be keeping it as history, and it will be, understanding your behavior. Now, let's look at AI.
Okay.
The AI side basically is machine learning and learning learning patterns and all that. So when you have a recipe, now look at AI as a master chef.
Okay.
So a chef can use so many recipes, right?
Yes.
And a chef can understand how the previous food was, can improve, can learn from the previous cooking, and can make decision what to serve today.
Okay.
So now, in tech context, the AI has consumed so many algorithms. It's able to improve on them. It's able to learn every day. It's able to master your behavior.
Yeah.
And now, it's able now to curate what you'd like next.
Okay. It's like it sort of lures you into it. Now we know what you like. Now we're going to... Can we then talk about our behavior? Because there's some people who would say, but I really don't care about tech. I really don't care about, the digital life. I am actually not, in that space. But then again, there's some people who, this is their life, this is their work. This is like literally, they live, eat, and sleep tech and AI and all those things. Can we talk about just how our behavior then influences all that and the risks that poses? Because even just posing on I'm shocked.
Yeah, sure. No, I will. Thank you so much. I will start by saying when we develop softwares, most of the time there's something called customer at the end. They tell you what you want to achieve. Now, for example, the social media platform, they know what you want to achieve. Now, in regard to what you have said, I want to give a simple example. Have you ever gone to a meeting and you're still waiting for a speaker and everybody's like this? They're consuming.
Yes.
Or maybe you go to even a class, you're still waiting for, like now currently university, you're still waiting for a teacher, but everybody's in their phone on the same, because that's now the digital life. Now, basically what happened is that every company that has developed a system now, programming company, like now, let me say TikTok and all that, sometimes we use them for free. But where do they get money? They get money if you continue being there, watching and reading. Actually, they are happy when you consume more time there. Pesa inaingia sana kuliko you, because they are able to know what is it that you are looking for, so that the advertiser can be able to now say, I'm looking for people who have been searching for maybe shoes in Nairobi on the same, because they know what you are doing, what you are searching for on the same. Now, I want to give you an example. If I was to do an event today and you are to become my sponsor, the first question you will ask me is that, who are you targeting for me to maybe exhibit in that event?
Yes.
The same way, the person going to go to Google and any other, they will ask, I want people who are searching for XYZ. Yeah. So as soon as you continue searching, now the programming company has a way of knowing what you are searching, and we have what is called logs. Okay. You could be searching several things. So they are keeping the logs of where you have gone to, just like a system. Yeah. When you want to delete something, create something, they manage the same. So that is basically how the software is able to know what you're looking for and now give you what you want most of the time. Sometimes the challenge is, the big challenge that we have, we might not know whether you've already gotten it. Or not. So we can still send you even after 1 week, 1 month on the same. Yeah. Like you're looking for a vehicle, but you still get a vehicle even after 1 year.
After you've already gotten
so those are some of the small challenges that it comes with when it happens like that. And that's why some website will ask you, accept cookies.
By the way, especially what exactly are they?
What are they?
Yes,
that's a good question. Please, Jeremy.
As Robert has said, of course, we call that personalization. This is whereby now the algorithm, as I mentioned, they are able to understand your behavior. Okay. So when, of course, people feel like they are being listened to, basically, the big question should be, how much information are we sharing without speaking? Yeah, because these apps, they're able to track your day-to-day behaviors. Like, they're able to know where you are, they're able to know who are you with, your network, and then they're able to compare you with so many other people who are similar to you, or they do the same thing you do. Okay. So, in simplicity, think of it, look, even before you delve deeper into it, think of a situation whereby, like, someone goes and buys bread in a shop. Okay. So the normal digital technology would be like, if a customer buys a bread, give them a receipt. But when you bring AI into it, it will be like, if this customer buys breads every Friday evening, then today it's raining. So why don't you recommend milk and some snacks to it? You get the point? Yeah. And then in future, when it's raining again, and in this location, recommend the same again. Yeah. Okay. So it's about the behavior. It's about, now what it's talking about is about now somebody mastering your behavior on day-to-day basis. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question on that. How much information is needed for this algorithm to actually stick? Do I need to do it just once, or do I need to do it twice? Is it just the one time and then ishaingia kwa system? Yeah.
Now maybe there's in a computer there's something called sharing of data. Okay. So when you create account in some social media platform, they will ask you, do you want to create a new one, or we can pick them from your email from you?
What I've noticed is it's cross, like
it's very connected. Yes.
Say for example on Instagram, but then again there's TikTok or a different app that is not like social media. They'll ask you, do we pick from?
Yes.
I'm like,
and you guys, I like that because I don't have to remember password, but then I'm sharing data.
Yeah. So what happened is that it can pick from whichever place that you have allowed, for example, or it can allow you to pick some few data. Okay. But for them to serve you better, they might request you to provide more. That's why when you see some system, they ask you, just put username and password. Yeah. When you click next, your first name. Yes. And you click next ID. Yeah. So they have learned that in case you want to pick data from human being, don't ask them many things at once. Yes. Yeah. So go step by step. Like people who are inviting people for event, there's something called Google Form. They tell you click next, click next. By the time you are clicking the last one, you have given everything.
That's
so
true.
It depends with what they want to use your data for. And I want to give you a simple example based on what he has said.
Yes.
Go to an hotel setup. We have two types of waiters. Waiter one will give you whatever you have asked, maybe tea. Yes. But another waiter will ask you, will you need something to escort it with? Will you need kachapo, kamandazi? Yes. So here kamandazi ndio yai, because they're able to do
They're giving you more than what you asked.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They're able to know that most probably ukichukua
This is what you would
chayamoto,
want.
Yeah.
yes, you might need something.
Yeah.
So that is how sometimes it has also been used in a good way in companies where unapata, for example, you know that John most probably will not come at the end of the month. You are able to monitor attendance of somebody.
Yes.
That every month, towards the end of the month, lazima kuwe na shida. So the system can also detect those things based on your previous behavior.
Yes.
So some people have used it positively to serve people better, but also some people have used them in a different way to make money.
Can we actually stick with that? The better Nisawa, we all appreciate it.
Yeah.
We want convenience and whatnot because, like you said, I am happy if you tell me.
Continue with Google.
Thank you very much.
I'm like, yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah. But can we talk about the danger in that? What are the risks that we really should know so that by the time, as we're just here clicking and saying, yeah, next, we need to be really cautious about some of the tech. There is a way we're talking. The tech behind.
The tech behind.
Yes.
Okay, so even before we get to the danger, in support of what he's saying, let's imagine two people. Maybe someone is using an iPhone.
Okay.
And one of the latest gadgets, and they like scrolling, trips, those kind of things. Then someone else in a different location has entry-level gadgets.
Okay.
You understand? Entry-level gadgets.
Yes.
And they're mainly looking at SMEs, they're looking at offers, they're looking at, those kind of things.
Yes.
So what the algorithm will do, it will now, number one, these apps, they're able to pick the gadget type. They're able to know this is an entry-level gadget and all that. They're able, this is what we call, and you can see it, it's, they have shared that on your phone.
Yes.
You're able to see, and also now curate your gadget. It's maybe an expensive gadget and the type of content you consume. Someone else has an entry gadget and the type of content they consume. So what will happen, along the way, they'll be, now they start curating adverts, for each other. They'll be like, they'll not be seeing the same thing. You get? They start getting different, and also, you can look at, let's say in a family setup, let's say a family, maybe they're expecting a child, then the wife is looking for, children stuff.
Newborn stuff.
Then they're using the same Wi-Fi in the house. So these apps, they're able to access. If you give access, they're able to access the location, they're able to see you're in the same platform. And they're able to understand these people, of course, in the same area. So what happened, the happy may not have searched for anything to the child. But along the way, they start,
why.
What?
You get the point?
Just because we're using the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're on the same spot. There's a lot to relate. They're able to relate. They can easily relate, like these guys, they're mainly more or less in the same platform.
Yes.
Also on your TV, you could be using your same email. The way you said you log in next. Using on your TV, you're using the same email. Then on your laptop, you have logged in Facebook on your laptop.
Yeah.
So this thing is able to, to understand and curate everything else for you.
When do you know why we are laughing? TV yako ilipona. TV ya wiki ilikuwa gonjwa kidogo. Is it okay? Did you share your Wi-Fi password with anyone?
I changed I changed all the passwords because
So other than listening, of course, based on the public information which you have, most apps, meaning the major platform, they deny that they listen. And the worry should not be about listening. It's about the information we share without speaking. It's too much. It's too loud. It's too loud enough to speak about what we do. Because sometimes we get here, we talk about different things, but mainly what we do. What you do is the actual thing. What you write, what you search, what is,
And the dangers, I think that was the question, the dangers of, accepting what the things that we keep giving into this, into the AI, the digital space, and how we can even protect ourselves from that. Because it feels easy. This is where we are at. So for example, if say, for example, I was looking for clothes, and you say it like a car, and then I've already gotten the car, but then this thing continues showing me the same things. Is there a way that I can stop it from thinking cars because I moved on? I want a plane now.
No, you start searching for planes.
No, I start searching for planes. Then they will stop with the cars. Will the car stop?
Yes. And give you planes.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, they are smart. we say that the developers of these algorithms are human beings. So they know how we think, and they can be able to predict our next action. So in the same way, on the cookies, yes, you can also block cookies on the same. They allow you to block.
No, now they tell you customize.
Customize.
Yay!
Just click X. Like I don't know. Should
No,
we
there are others who don't give you the option to reject.
To reject.
Yeah.
So there are two websites. There are those that if you reject, you don't log in. You don't get in. They lock you. It's like you have to use biometric to get inside for you to get into the house. So the same way, but there are those that allow you to just log in regardless of denying their cookies.
But what do these cookies do for the person, the website person? What do they do for them?
Cookie, it enhances the website reload. So first, it stores what you always look for. So when you start searching, they come on top. Then number two, it helps the developers most of the time to store your experience. They say people will never forget on how you make them feel. How fast do I get that thing I'm looking for? That is their happiness. The social media platform are so many today that everybody is fighting hard to make sure that theirs is so relevant, is so easy to use that you just click and log in and you are good to go. Lakini katika hiyo harakati.
I was about to ask.
That is where now the challenge comes from, because some of them have been misused and it has affected people. For example, you have an email, and because they are saying, when you create an account, they ask you, do I use your email, your Facebook, or any other? Then you say, maybe your email. And it has taken long since you maybe change your email. So you realize sometimes your email can be hacked, because sometimes you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hashtag. Though remember we said last time in our show, always use nickname. People will hardly remember, and you'll hardly get hacked. Another danger that we have most of the time is that you might realize that your data has been shared to several places that you never even applied for. So you wonder, how did it reach there? So that is why it is very important. And that's why sometimes we tell our people, it's also good to know why are you picking my data and where do you want to use it on the same. So it is sometimes advisable. It is your right to also ask where possible. It guides you as much as possible. Then there's something that we hardly look at. We don't read those, terms before we say yes. Everybody has some speed of clicking yes. Yes. It is too much speed. Yes. Most of the time. And sometime later is when we realize, what did we even do? So basically what we recommend is sometimes good to read. And if you feel that the conditions are too hard and harsh unto you, then can you get alternative? It's the alternative. So sometimes it's going to be better. And that is why now, because of that challenge, you get to many buildings. People give wrong data, especially their first name, last name. And you change your number 072, you say 073. And the big danger is 073 automatically belongs to somebody else. Who can be your sister. So your sister has been hacked because of you. So that's why even now, Juicy, we had to launch a way of automating data entry when you get into a place, the visitor management system, so that the data is protected in a way that it cannot be seen. We have also seen people buying data at the entry. Kuna kakitabu pale. Soja anasema leo sijakula kitu yote bana, kuna nini, chukua yote. Kitabu kimeenda on the same. So those are some of the challenges, but now there's solution for even all that.
You talked about asking questions, especially when someone has your data already, you did not give them. So I think Philip was like, unauliza nani sasa? Who do you ask? How do you reach them?
So what happens is when you talk about cookies, as he has alluded, there's what we call Google tags and meta pixels. So Google tags, in very understandable way, or in simple terms, it's able to keep your likes. Or no, Google tags and meta pixels are deployed. Meta, of course, is Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Then Google, of course, is the Chrome and all that. So they're able to deploy it across websites. Let's say you come to our website, like our website is PME ERP. Then you select like an intelligent POS in it. So what will happen? Google will mark you know, maybe Mary came to, or Winnie came to our website.
Yes.
They liked intelligent POS.
Yeah.
Then, when you go to your Facebook, you start seeing POSs from Robbie Search and all other people. Why?
Yeah.
Because no, the Google tag stores what you call the audit, so the Google ad target details. So they'll be able to know this is what you have been searching across the platforms.
Okay.
Then when you go to the next part, now they're able to share that information.
Yeah.
Some of the dangers which you have seen across the board is that, number one, of course, they will start spamming your email, they start spamming, you know, wherever you go.
Annoying.
Those are not the kind of stuff you're looking at. And that's why we encourage people to ensure that always, if you don't want something, you found yourself in the wrong page, click not interested. That's feedback to them.
Okay.
Just tap on not interested. Like if you're done with the cars, you want a plane next, just click not interested.
Okay.
It will now suppress that to you. Then you to get the new, you know, your new interest. Then it will start pushing up to you. And of course, at the extreme end of it, we know that digital platform can be very invasive. You know, can be very invasive, and more so if you've allowed. You see, as you mentioned, when you're logging in, they'll ask you, can you allow maybe Facebook to your contacts? Can you allow TikTok to your photos? Can you allow some funny apps? And believe you me, there's nothing free on the internet. Any free app you use, you are paying it by your attention and data. You get that?
Yeah.
So it's able now to pick, like, if you allow contacts, then it will, you know, run around checking. You know, you have, you know, when you have Mikali's contact, you have Robert contact, then it start pushing, you know. No, it's start, you know, algorithm is be deployed on that way. But now we are talking about, when you talk about invasive, you know, some of the checks, and also we have data brokers in between. If it lands on some data brokers, like he mentioned, of course, you're a soldier, maybe taking photos for the book, but now on the online platform could be they can get your data and start selling it across. Of course, which is unethical. And from our country, maybe I know we'll be discussing that. There are ethical ways on how businesses can use AI and algorithm, you know, to do the right thing.
Okay. Actually, that was going to be the next question, because we've talked about how dangerous it can be. Yani, me, I'm scared. I'm scared for even holding this phone and the things that we are saying, because we talk, but then we also say that we do this a lot. But how can this be used for good as well? How can this be used for good? Me, I think the shocking thing is how this Wi-Fi, I come to your house with me and I start getting pop-ups of the things that you look at.
Yeah, there's a way you can do it in a good way. But I want to give a simple example first. One day we attended an event. And in that event, there are some people who refused to pay for exhibition. And as Robbie Search, we paid for it.
Okay.
Then later we realized our competitors who did not pay, what they will do, they will come to our place and pick the data or pick a picture. There's a smartphone that you can be able to, even we have like a Google that can be able to take the data and all that. Then the following day, when you follow up a client, but I've been called by XYZ. How? But they were not even in that event.
No.
And that's what many people are going through. Even before we came up with visitor management system, that was the biggest thing, because the data is being stolen, whether digitally or manually.
So they're wearing the glasses that
So the same. I want to give another.
Talk to you, and then they look at the book, and then they're collecting it.
I want to give you the next example. I know of an office here in Nairobi. They deal with property. So what could happen, a visitor, they always have so many people coming in every now and then. So their competitors will come and also write his details. The following day, everybody who came, their data have been picked. That's a reception. I'm telling you. So it is not only on the phone. So the education today is to help us prevent all this, whether digitally or manually. So when they call again, the same mistake. I already gotten land. From where? From XYZ company. How? They came to a reception, they saw the numbers of everybody and picked all of them. So that's why we are saying, despite whether manual or digital, there are better way you can store people's data and maybe help them to do what it was meant to do. The last one is this example. In a school, I don't know if that has happened to you, you realize in a school, there's somebody who will call you by saying, hi, I'm the teacher, you need to pay school fee here, or you're about to release them.
Or those messages that they send you.
To release them. So you send school fee or you send pocket money. Then now the real teacher calls.
Yeah.
We are releasing them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tuma pesa. Yes. Those are some of the dangers. So there are better way now to do that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's challenging because then just yesterday I was going somewhere and then that kakitabu thingy, and I remember asking the soldier, "Oh, nyinyi hamjafikiwa na data protection?"
Surely.
Yeah, and they were like, "Sasa tufanye nini?" Because then if you do not give your details, you will be denied entry.
Yes.
You know, so it's like, what do you do? And especially this is now on the manual side. Are there better ways from, say, just the ordinary person who wants to seek services, versus, and also on the company's side, to ensure that, yes, in as much as there's a bit of traffic coming in and out, there's also safety
yes.
of the people who are accessing your premises.
I'll start with here. I've seen what you people do, which is a very good one. It's a digital from the time you get here at Nation Media.
Hey, tell us.
Digitally fit. Yes, because when you come to Nation, it is the use visitor management system at all. There's nowhere where you'll write your details, which is a very good thing to comply. So just the same way, it forces us to develop the same visitor management system, because when you see the way schools are really suffering, let me give you an example. When Utumishi, whatever happened there, somebody said, kuna muta leta mafuta. Who muta aliingia kwa gate, because angeingia through the other place maybe angeonekana. But it was, they use a book to record. So it could have easily be plugged out to know who came in. But when you use a system now, visitor management system, at the end of it, you will protect people's data everywhere, because it's only, you can only see it once. As soon as you see it, it disappears until now the authority are the one who can be able to see that data. So soldier who is there at the gate is protecting you. We have thousands of people who are currently suffering because of our misuse. Somebody come to your building, you did not take care of their data, you left the book there, anybody else could pick the book. But when it is on a system where it is only read only, you get in and you cannot see the one for the other, then you protect them. This is the last example I saw somewhere. One day, two people left the house, Madam and a man. And everybody said that nimetoka nimeenda nje tu kidogo. But they all met in one place. Na naona John ameingia, Eunice ameingia. Because the data were all written there. But when you call one another, you go kwa nyumba. On the same. Those are some of the dangers, I tell you.
You're exposing people's needs.
Exposing people. Yes.
See, that's where now the law, Data Protection Act comes in. Because if you look at the Act itself, it grants the subjects, rights on how to process the data. So in Kenya, innovation is allowed, but consent is not optional.
Okay.
So, like, if somebody picks data, they have to give, there are key things which must be adhered to. Number one, the business or the people who are gathering that data must ask the subjects the consent to have that data. Number two, there must be transparency. You must tell them, the reason I'm picking this data is for this use and why I need it. Secondly, you must ensure that you pick the minimum data possible. That's what, you know. So we are talking of, I should not be asking like your name, your ID, where you come from.
Your grandmother's name.
You understand? You just need to pick the information which is relevant and you can prove what is used for. I know when it comes to, of course, from the business side of it, and how this can be used. I'll start by giving a story which was, there was a great salesperson in the US, was called Gerard. Gerard sold 13,000, I think he's in the Hall of Fame for automotive sales. He sold over 13,000 vehicles within a span of between, I think, 1963 and 1977. How did he manage that? Like he was selling 6 cars every day. Wow. You look at it. So how he used to do that, he used to, he went to the past data, then he was sharing cards. Cards like maybe, hi, how are you doing? You know, he went to the sales data, then he could sell cards to people, send cards by post. Like, hi, Winnie, they may have known your birthday, maybe they may know something about you. Just the main thing was to keep you in their memory. So whenever you wanted a car, you call them. Or if you had someone who is looking for a car, you refer them. Now, in today's data, Gerard and we can see an algorithm, a manual algorithm.
Yes.
But in today's time, what you're talking of is data is now, the card. The card used to send.
Yes.
And the main thing, I'll also give another example. Let's say you are in, you come to town, you are scrolling online, then you find a nice show, then you say, I can buy this. Nowadays we are doing what you call WhatsApp bot system, whereby you can buy everything through WhatsApp.
Yes.
So you go to WhatsApp, you see a nice, maybe you start with it on Facebook.
Yes.
Facebook takes you to WhatsApp. Then WhatsApp shows you all the options for shoes, then you select the shoe, then along the way it will ask you where are you, for delivery purposes and all that.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, it will ask you, on the same WhatsApp, ask you to put the number you used to pay, then M-Pesa will prompt you, put a PIN, then it will give you all those details, and later on a shoe will be delivered. Like that's what you're doing. Now, if you look at it on that, from that aspect, the ethical side, number one would be you must first get a way to opt in. Opt in means when you click on Facebook, you agreed, that this is the module you are going to use for communication. Then, on the other side, from the AI side, like for us now, we're able to check, let's say you said you're in Kiambu. So you're able to check, you bought some shoes, then in Kiambu after a later day it's raining. So we can tell you, hey, Mwikali, can you get some warm jackets from us? I think it's a rainy season.
Yes.
So now we are using the data. We are able to check from the Google. nowadays when it's raining, to tell you it's about rain.
Yes.
And it will rain. And the Google is more, I think it's more precise than our guys up there. It's becoming more accurate than the guys up there. So when I tell you it's going to rain, it will rain. So and this can be used even by our cafes. They can check you bought some tea here. After some time when it's raining, it can tell you it's cold season. You can pass by and grab her. But now the point here is, and where the law now catches up is, you're not using that location for the wrong purposes, the details, and also giving the customer to opt in and opt out. You've seen messages. Could it be Robisearch? Could it be our PMERP? It will tell you, it will give an option to opt out.
Yeah.
Maybe to add something there, and this is a very simple example. You are too tired, very angry, need food, and you don't want to cook. Hotel near me.
I have done that so many times.
Yes.
Kuku near me.
Yes.
We don't cook mboga. No.
Maybe we should start cooking mboga.
How many people search mboga near me?
Restaurant near me, this bank near me, this near me.
So that's a perfect example of using it in a positive way, where your location, which was captured when you are signing up, they are able to use, so that at least they are able to know basically where you are, and they can be able to tell the hotel near you is this one, computer shop near you, maybe it's Robisearch and all that. But again, also, there are some scenario now when maybe you are sick or there's somebody sick. You can also use the same, maybe hospital near me. So sometimes it can be used positively to really help you. Then again, when you're looking for maybe a driver, like now Uber and others, they will tell you the driver near you. Basically, it's because of that data. But again, now to also use it positively, because all is not bad at the end of the day.
It's scary, but
I have this an example. I know of a company which was about to really fall down, and they had to really reduce everybody. But because of AI, I think they got a talk. There was one of the talk, I think they were watching. So thank you. So you have helped so many people out of this. So the guy decided to say, can I try AI? So through that, now he realized what customers used to buy, who used to buy, and they focus on those few, the repeat customers. It can tell you people always come on Friday, on a pendangai, so those are the people that you deal with. So you can also use it to boost your business instead of now closing. You can use it positively to do what people want. And I want to give you this example. Have you ever gone to a hotel and the food is not that nice? Iko na chumvi nyingi. Now sometimes unaambiwa chakula iko ready. Ngoja kidogo. Unangoja 2 hours. Bado ni kidogo. 3 hours bado ni kidogo.
You wanakuletea forks.
Yeah, wanakosha mkono.
Unaletewa kachuvi kidogo, so you're wondering. So basically now, you technology team, somebody like the owner of that hotel, can deploy a system to get all those feedback and now help them not to lose customer in the future. Maybe sometimes the owner is not even there. So it can tell this person that these are the bad things that happen in your place, because nearly everybody will complain. Ideally, you can be 5 minutes. Now, there's a reason why I came to your place because of 5 minutes. Then later 2 hours. It will be very bad. So those are some of the areas that it can be implemented. And finally, to ensure that you predict the future. And I want to now go to what he has said. Today, some people will know when it will likely to rain. And where it will likely to rain. Like in South Africa, where we have a branch, you realize sometimes it's now very cold from last month and this month on the same. So you realize if you are to sell product, you can only sell product that can do well during cold season. So you don't have to buy things that are not required. If it was in Mombasa, and now it is, I don't know, is it Womoroko? You don't have to go and buy blanket and start selling in Mombasa. You will make terrible losses. So it can help you to prevent other losses in future.
Break. We're learning. We are learning. It's scary, but also it's important so that we are aware and we make better choices, especially when it comes to accept all. And then you move. No, you're leaving a lot of footprint. Okay, watch our 20 break. And then when we come back, we'd want to understand then. So how do we change our behavior online? How should we be mindful in terms of what we're searching, what we are saying, because they're listening, okay? Do they listen? We'll also find out, okay? And how do we make better use of technology? So there's so much to come on the other side. Please do stay with us. The show is Your World.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We will tell you why we are exhaling and exhaling deeply. Today we're just looking at the invisible systems that are behind our everyday digital lives. Those apps that you get onto, that phone that you're constantly holding, those things that you're saying, the things that you're constantly searching, the Wi-Fi that you're sharing with people. Nikubad, guys.
And your thoughts.
And your thoughts, yeah, we need because we need to find out.
Like your thoughts, and then you go to your phone, you're like, the things I was thinking.
I just thought about it. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. And believe me, guys, as I said, the data we are sharing unknowingly or without talking is too much. You know why? These apps, they're using millions of people like you. When I say people like you, these apps, they don't need to know you as Winnie. They just need to note your behavior and character. Then they look at what you do. Then they'll test. Let me give you a good example. Let's say Winnie watched video A and B. Then she watched video C.
Yes.
Then when Mikali goes there, she watched video A and B. Now what the app will do? It will ask Mikali, can you watch video C?
Yes.
You get the point?
Yes.
It will suggest.
Yes.
Then it will be using like millions of people like Winnie to test data on Mikali. You get the point? So it is not only you. It's now running, checking the behavior. Like people in this area, in this location, they watch video A and B. You get? That's why at Ukua Mashinani, the local politics, you see, they start popping up. When you're in Nairobi, you know the politics, whatever you see starts singing. Because they're looking at people like this, and millions of people, they are watching maybe A and B and C. A and B. Then they'll keep checking on that. Then as well, on the same breath, they'll be looking at whenever you go online, what are those things, as I mentioned, what are those things you're scrolling? What are those things you're liking? What are those things you're sharing? And what are those things you're scrolling, then you post back, you scroll back. You peep, you say nothing,
then you go.
All that is information which is being fed. So, as you're talking about, is it Mungus or what?
Yes,
Mungus. So, most probably in that area, there could be somebody who had, they had done the same search on the same area, or, some of that information got there. So it could be a coincidence, but we're not saying that they will not be listening. But of course, now we have ways of controlling that. The control is in our hands.
Yeah, because even during the break, that is what we were doing. Hapa sisi tulikuwa they were asking to come on Instagram. Do they need your microphone on? We were like, so no. So the permissions, okay, and maybe we'll talk about it in a second. Wait, so what you're saying is the algorithm is sort of like to create a community without even us knowing that is what it's doing. So mind your behavior online and be very mindful about what you're posting, what you're saying, what you're consuming, because you're sharing more without exactly saying much.
And the challenge also come from the initial stage. Many people go online, yes, our digital life. Many people go online with one aim, but does not know also what come with that aim.
That is true.
Nataka chakula, but what does it take me to get the food? So most people, I just need the food. So the same way I need to be live. I need to be online. What will come with going live and online, sometimes people don't think of. Like I want to give a simple example. When you are done with your secondary, you'll be told now you need to have an email. Get an email. most of the time.
Yes.
And sometimes because you want what you want very fast, including help, you have to do an email. So email is 2345john.com. You cannot even remember because you want that help now on the same, because your aim is maybe to get the help. So, and that's why you're creating email. What is your grandmother's name? You put. What is your name? You put. So after 5 years now you're mature. Now when you are remembering that, what did I do?
Yes.
And some of them you cannot remove them. Read only some of them. So that's how maybe we give more data without us knowing. Because we are looking at what we need, but not looking at what it comes with.
So if we can't undo, then
that's the question. Actually, can we undo? Because we have done a lot of damage. So Winnie, microphone ya Winnie and Instagram iko off. Good start. But are we able to undo the damage that we've already done? And we're hearing this conversation for the first time. We're just wondering, nifanye aje sasa?
Sure.
I have already shared too much.
Too much. Too much.
Until you have too less for yourself.
Number one, like some of the, like for us, we're in AI tech side.
Yes.
And we currently have agentic AI. Now, traditional AI, now it has graduated to what we are calling agentic AI. And these are some of the... Things are changing every day. And now, agentic AI, and of course now, it's something which you're able to give it skills. There's things we are calling now skills in AI, whereby you're able to get an AI bot, you give it some skills. Like you can give it maybe... TV anchoring skill.
That was very personal, but no.
So what I'm trying to say is, so with these agentic AI bots, like currently, we're able to, let's say we look at somebody who's selling clothes. Let me use clothes. Someone is selling clothes in town. So we're able to look at what are they looking for. Maybe they're looking for people in C-suite, maybe CEOs, CFO, all those kind of people. Then remember these CEOs, they're always on. Okay, not only I'm talking of maybe the employed class or whoever. They're posting, asking for clothes and all this and all that. So what we do, we're able now to get an agentic AI to crawl all your posts, public posts. AI is currently this ethical part of it, whereby it only crawls what is public, what you have posted publicly. Like you say, I'm looking for a nice linen, blouse and all that. So currently now the AI is able to crawl that. Then, like for us, we're able to curate that and send it to you. Then it will give you the handles. Like it will give you maybe, Winnie, this is the handle and this is a post you made. Mary, this is a post you did. And now when it comes to me as a business person, what do? I'll click and tell you, hey Winnie, I have this, I have this blouse. But see now we have posted too much, as you say, some good stuff and bad stuff. Of course, when these things go viral, you may not be able to undo them. But now, what do we do moving forward? Number one, we need to understand the gadgets we are using. And we need to understand the policies which come up with these apps. Like the major apps, mainly FB, IG, WhatsApp and LinkedIn, all that. As of course, they have provided policies, which and also platforms where you're able to go and deactivate some of these things. The challenge is, as Robert said, whenever you are enrolling into this application, it asks you, do you agree? You tick.
Agree.
So everything is agreed. So when you go in, that means everything is accepted. So it's for you. You go look for those features. Like now if you're using Android phone, if you're using Android phone, you can go on your phone, go to settings, look at app permissions. Look at those apps. Do they need your microphone? Does your bank app, does it need to get your microphone?
Right.
Does it to listen to you? You know, you get. So go and, deactivate all that. And with that now, you'll be able to ensure that nobody is using some of those invasive tools to get information which is not required. And now that's what you're talking about. And of course, much more, which you're going to deliver it as
Now, on the digital life, where many of us currently, there's something you said at the beginning, that there are those people that they are on daily basis, they are on digital. Actually, that is how they make their money every now and then. So what is it that they can do to ensure they remain safe, because that is where you are? It's like you say, wewe ni soja na utaki kubeba bunduki ama rungu. Yes, lazima ubebe. So because you have to continue working in digital world, because actually that is where the world is going to. They say if you don't embrace technology, you will be released by the people who have embraced technology. So the main aim here is not to fear it, but to use it positively. Because also, I want to give an example. I know of a company 5 years ago who was employing a very good student who was volunteering but very reactive. So when the student was done with the internship and attachment in company A, I think alikasirika. Akaenda kwa Facebook. You people, you are very bad. You do like X, Y, Z. Now, I'm going back to what you asked. Can we undo? Now, after a few years, kumbe whatever bad thing the person did, abusing the company because maybe I don't know what happened at the end of separation, things were not very good. These people had to do a research. Let me now know who this person is so that we can give you a job, because your CV looks nice, everything is A. Why are you so A material but you are outside? So they have to ask, because they say anytime you see somebody who's very good and is outside, there's a problem sometime. So they have to look for the same. So they search everywhere because of the AI. Tell me where Robert has ever posted something wrong. Dude, all of them. Then the call he got again, we will call you back soon. Soon as never arrived until today. The call has not ended.
Oh my goodness.
So that is the power of technology. So we are supposed to use it responsibly. And we are supposed to ensure that whatever we do today can affect us. When you go to US, for you to get the visa, they are now deploying a lot of technology to check few things that you have ever said. So if you hear many of Kenyans are being told denied, some of them are because
go back.
Yes. So many of them are because of what you did sometime without knowing, and you posted it there. That's why we always tell people sometimes it's good to be recognize what you are posting, because it's about you most of the time. And I want to give another example. We have what is called reviews. Or Google reviews. As you know, hotels go down because of one mistake. Somebody said, wakasema hiyo hoteli inakanga mbaya. So hiyo mbaya imekuwa hapo for 20 years to come. Can we undo? That was the big question. So some of them you can do. Some of them are difficult to do. So what we try to do, because we are offering services, let's try offer the best services, but also be cognizant of what we are posting. On the same.
All right. I'm thinking of a setup, family setup. We are giving our children these gadgets at a tender age, 0 age. Baba utaki kukula?
And then they're busy there, then you're trying to feed them.
And this is their world. They know things, they navigate this gadget probably better than their parents, right? How then can we protect that space for them as children as well? Parents, considering the information you gave us earlier about this information on the Wi-Fi setup and the geolocation of where this is, how do we protect the children?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, the key thing here is about digital literacy. Whereby as citizens, we need to embrace digital literacy and understand the gadgets we're using, the applications we're using, and of course, the effects thereafter. A good application is an application which is respectful even to the users. When I talk about respectful, it means that it's an application which should not end up being exploitative. Or exposing our children. And but now some of these applications you're using, they have content for all the calibers. They have content for kids. They have content for for adults and everyone else.
Yes.
So as a parent, of course, there are permissions which come up with these major platforms. Like now you have a control whereby like TikTok can say, of course, the account, don't use the same account. Even Netflix, you're able now to segregate. You say this is for this group of this age, is for toddler, or okay, it's for this age group. And with that now we have they have provided a way to do the controls. Could it be okay, TikTok? Could it be even Facebook? Now you can open accounts for the young people.
Yes.
And now when you embrace these controls, there are so many applications which are being provided.
Okay.
Whereby now you can even set what time does this app go off, what time does it, should, and what type of content. And also if maybe your young daughter or son wants to install a certain app, you must key in the password. Like for me, that's what I've done. Because now, mainly when you're using Apple gadgets, Apple, I find it's very consistent in terms of controls.
Yeah.
Anytime they want to install something, first it will tell me, son try to install this thing. You get something. Yeah. Then you're like, we're installing this, and it's rated 13 plus, 18 plus.
Yes.
But the challenge I also found is that if you look at the US, some of these things, they come from the US. Their age, like to expose their kids, is when it starts at 13, for us, Nafayan's 18. Some of those accesses. But now, the kid here locally in Kenya will tell you, let me andikwa 13. But look at those things which are there. To you, you're 18.
I'm 21.
That's true.
So now you are now left arguing with your kid like, but this is this, but So the key thing is to understand and also be able to explore and not using aliases. If it's your son, if it's your kid, put the right age.
Okay.
Put the right age on it.
Okay.
Usomie kababa tumia account ya daddy, account ya mama. So at the end of the day, these things, as you have said, maybe you could have been watching some other stuff, Then now, imagine that being shown to you.
Oh, no.
You understand? So that is very important to have those accounts and get a way to switch them across.
But they're also still on the parental control, because a lot of parents will be like, I mean, got a parental control kwa gadget yangu, kwa TV, kwa nini, kid friendly, but how much of it really do we have control over? Are there like the tech behind it that sometimes you think you're protecting your child, but they're still being exposed?
Yeah, actually the children of the current days are more digital. They're digitally fit.
They don't actually navigate the control.
Exactly, because you give them a phone and they're able to navigate everywhere. But I believe also something has changed. Imagine many years ago when you bought a phone, you had to buy a notebook or something like, how do you call it, to explain on how to use the phone.
Yes.
The manual and the guide. Many people, I think it was 5 years ago, maybe 2015 is when they stopped providing the manual. Because the same way now, it is easier to learn about this thing every now and then. So children can see what you do, how you move and all that, can even master your pattern, the pattern of the password, the way you do X, Y, Z. The following day they are in. Well, you are out on the same. So, well, you are out there and they're inside here. They can try to touch so many things that can really affect them. So what do? What you need to do is always, yes, you can have different account, their own account if you have to give them, or if you are capable and you must give them, then you can give them their own device and you install things that only meant for them and they cannot go past that one. Like now I want to give you an example. When we give people point of sale, we tell you this is a tablet for only taking orders. So you cannot use this tablet to watch what is happening on the football today. You are live and you are not live here. So you can also use the same kind of ways to do the same. That's why we have what is called tablet for children. We recommend you give them tablets, and those tablets, there's a way you can protect some sites. I want to give you an example. There's a day we had to do what we call feedback system in a school because we have realized there's an arrest and they are going for mandamano maandamano, they're going for strike. We realized the challenge here was they need to give feedback. Hawataki mboga, hawataki kufanya mtihani, na mwalimu anafaa ajue hii on the same. So the best way they do is to go on strike or do an arrest so that you listen to them. So what did we do? We had to put a system, but now lock all other social media places. So you only go there and post your feedback, suggestion and recommendation. That is the same way we can do to the children. We did that to ensure that they don't go to other unnecessary site and still solve the problem.
I see that, yeah. And even in terms of like our behavior, because you talked about, look at your apps. Are there permissions that you've granted that really you don't, you know? And what are some of these other things that we can do, say starting now, because nikama you know, so looking for the permissions that you've granted, what are some of these other things that we also need to be mindful about, or even just do now to sort of like protect ourselves even for future use?
Thank you. I think first and foremost, because most of the, I believe, most of the viewers or people interested could be in business or in one way doing something.
It's true. Everybody has a side hustle now. Even kids.
Even kids. Sure. So number one, let me explain like one of the products which you have been trying to work on. Let's say you have a sales team, and you want to know that this guy went to a certain location. You know, these guys, they can cook data in there. They tell you, report in your ear. You know? So what you do at the app level, so now we develop a platform whereby when a certain employee goes to a location X, they have to key in data from there, and for them to log into that app to do the report, they must put their location on.
Okay.
So that means nobody will play tricks on it. You get the point. So you are able to have special purpose applications, and now like now in our ERP, you're able to control all those all those requirements. Like maybe now the CEO using the app may not need to be tracked where he is. But now if it's the staff who are using company phone and they're on work, they need to put their location on so that you're able to get some of these details. So what does that tell us? These applications, they have given us most of them, the ethical applications when we talk about it. They have given us all the leeways on how we're able to manage these applications. And of course, as we look at even the big boys, the government, they are looking, and of course, they are not sleeping. They are actually doing a lot of stuff to come up and enforce some of these rules and regulations. The key thing is that for people in IT and some of us who are in AI tech side, we must ensure that whatever you're doing must be ethical. Whatever you're doing must require us to opt in and opt out, as I mentioned. And also for the citizens, whatever you're doing, whatever the application you're installing, please be sure that the permissions you're granting. Sometimes I saw my colleague saying, allow only when in use. You know, these are some of the things. Like if it's Uber, allow location when I'm using it. You know, if it's a bank, no location, maybe. I'm just giving an example. You understand? Then when you get into those applications, know that any scroll, any information, you are selling out your behavior or your character or your information. Any scroll you're doing, you're selling out information. And of course, on the flip side, advertisement, the stuff, maybe Meta or Facebook, an ad for a vehicle. So what you do, it will find you there. So it will start displaying that. Personalization is not bad because it will save you the hassle. Imagine, maybe you like, I don't know what type of music you like, maybe... Okay, let's say you do R&B, like then every time you log in to YouTube, maybe you're singing Mugithi and all that. Then you're like, this thing, who is giving you this stuff? No, what happens is when you are, let's say you start searching for R&B and all that, now it will keep your preferences. So it will help you when you come in back to be giving you details, it will give you things you want to see. And now there are goals. There are goals for these applications.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of them, the goals is maybe to keep you watching longer, maybe to keep you clicking the ads, you know, and because the reason of that ad part is the business aspect of it. Because on the other side, there are people who are advertising and they want to relay that information. You know, like you ask Facebook, how do they earn? Of course, you're not paying Facebook to use it, right? If you look at WhatsApp, currently they have introduced a username. I don't know whether you have picked one.
Yeah, I'm not yet, but
I'm
still thinking about it.
Identity picked one. They should pick right now, you know.
Yeah.
So what happens is that they're able to know your preferences, and then when they're advertising, they'll be able now to get you the right content.
Yeah.
So it will be so absurd when you're seeing things which do not align. They do not align with what you do.
Yeah.
So the key thing is that we just need to ensure that we know what, when you're getting into stuff, you know actually what is it that you're looking for, and ensure that if something pops up which you're not interested, just click not interested. Yeah. And moving forward, now the AI algorithm starts suppressing that information. Okay. And also on the flip side, for the business people, they need to also understand these, you know, these games, and they ensure that the main thing you pick people's data is not to stalk them, it's not to spam them. The key thing is understanding your customers' behavior, and of course bring a lot of value to them at the end of the day. And by adding value is by you know, being at the right place or projecting right information at the right time. Like you're able to know it's raining. Now you bring me something to do with the, you know, something which will keep you warm. That's the essence of it. If you're able to know I'm in Mombasa, I need an ice cream, show me things which pertain to that. Not now, new blanket.
Have you ever gotten an SMS saying, "Happy birthday, Winnie"?
Yes.
How did they know?
I must have shared. Mostly, it's the banks.
Yes.
How do you feel? Ukipewa
It feels
kajibi?
nice.
Like
Kwanza
they care.
wanakupiga tu hapo hivyo na data ya bure to use on that day.
Yeah. So sometimes it comes in a way that you never expected, and you feel happy.
Yes.
Though we always say, anytime something is free, when your pesa.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time,
You are
you are the money.
I am paying.
Yes,
Okay.
it's either use your money or use yourself in many scenarios. Yes, in business we say that anytime something is free, you are either the money or you are paying in a different way most of the time. But you are asking how much data should be restricted and should be allowed. I want to give an example of a company. You know, company employed 20 people, and they were all sales team. And these all sales teams were supposed to meet target, and the target was to reach at least 10 customers in a day. But because they were not strict, whether you reach or you don't reach, you need to still get your money. So what people used to do, wana report, wanachukua transport, naenda XYZ. Are you familiar with the they go to several places. But the they were not going to those places. But then the day they've applied for expense and transport, then the day. So what did this person do? So he had to say, Robert, what can you do? We had to think together with them because of AI and create a solution where as soon as ukifika hapo ina detect uko kwa hiyo shop. Because what people used to do, wanaangalia jina pale kwa kibao umeandikwa Joshua Hardware. Kwa namba nilienda kwa Joshua Hardware.
Anaangalia ingine.
Anaangalia ingine. Ana sometimes billboard imeandikwa come for the, so they pick everything. So sometimes it can also use it can also be used in a positive way to help business not to drain or not to pay unnecessary money. And it has happened. Watu wengi wamegongwa juu ya hiyo.
Clearly. Hii town unakuwa mjanja. Unajua kuishi ukipatikana shauri yako. I'm curious though. Is there something that probably AI struggles with in terms of understanding human behavior and something like that? At the end of the day, like you said, it's predicting what I will want next. Does that mean that it knows me better than I even know myself? It's does it struggle with anything?
As if you look at someone else on the contrary, someone else was asking, is AI controlling us? I think that's what you're trying to
that's actually that's
is
the
AI
question.
Controlling us? So if you look at these algorithms, how they have set.
And
I remember when we started, I gave an example. An algorithm is just a small recipe, like you know, I want to make tea, this, and this.
Yeah.
Now the AI is, of course, AI uses so many algorithms, millions and millions of algorithms, which is now, we look at AI as a master chef, which is using a lot of recipes and can learn what they cooked yesterday and improve tomorrow.
Okay.
And see what they can recommend. So what does that mean? Recipe is coming from you. The recipe is coming from you.
Yes.
The information you are giving, the data you are giving, that's what it's able to give. And something else you need to understand.
Yes.
This platform, they don't need to know you as a person.
No.
They just need to understand
my tabias.
Your tabias. Then, remember there are so many people, of course, users of these applications in the world. So it's able to get similar people. Like, when you log into TikTok for the first time, it will ask you your interests.
Yes.
You can see interest is maybe something to do with something you don't like. It could be, you can say cooking to start off. Then when you get to know it, to give you something cooking. But along the way, it will stop showing you those things. Me to tell you this is not what you like. Because it has seen
because your
the
pattern,
things,
your behavior.
and, so it learns the pattern and it grows with the pattern. That's why when your behavior changes, the AI changes with you.
Okay.
You
So
get the
then
point.
can we confuse it? Like today, I flood it with like cooking thing is. And then tomorrow, I flood it with like home decor.
I think it's the most patient
then-
thing ever in the world.
You flood it with like, I don't know.
But remember, there are some people like you. They try to do that, then it masters their behavior.
It mastered their
There could be.
confusing behavior.
So see then we become confused together. And then it
So
doesn't.
basically what happens, they learn both your mistakes and your good things. But there's a very good question you have asked. In regard to this, to AI, there are things AI cannot do.
Okay.
And this is very important.
Okay.
And even before I go to that one, they say you can first use AI to do your jobs better. So I want to give you an example. Currently, and I want to give you an example, when people started using AI, there are some data which were lacking.
Okay.
And I can remember I did one test when the president was announced. And the deputy, the following day I Googled who's deputy deputy president in Kenya. It was still mentioning the previous one.
Yeah.
So that means AI iko aje hapo.
Hapo iko updated.
So there are things that sometimes some of them are not real time.
Okay.
So for example, this breaking news has happened here. It might take AI maybe 1 day, 2 days to confirm it is real breaking news. So that's one thing that you can do. So if you are to give real time information, that is why you might not need AI sometimes. So there are things that you can do without AI. So one, things that has never been fed by somebody, you cannot get them in AI.
Okay.
We are also always being told that we can become innovative or creative. There's some ideas nobody have ever thought of. AI can only help you to think around that idea, but can never come up with that idea. So original thinking is you.
Okay.
You still remain with the dignity of thinking. Somebody told us one day, and it was a class where we were talking to people who are going digital life. And somebody say, mimi nimechoka na hii dunia because AI imekuja juzi na imechukua kila kitu. Akaacha mimi peke yake. So we had to tell the person, but the way they have done a good thing because they have left you. They have left original you. So you have been left to think over what AI cannot offer. For example, feeling. Emotional. Being emotional where possible. Having empathy. For example, when an employee comes in, good morning, John. How was your day? How can we
Robert, you are very good.
And you tell them what you want to be called.
Now,
the
only part, when I began something, I said there's something they have not learned.
Okay.
So as people continue trying to query, we are teaching them. So they can never do what they have not been taught. That's now the secrecy about the AI.
Okay. Yes.
And you see, from the corporate side, every business, they interact with millions of transactions on a daily basis. Like now, you see, like for us, we are in Kenya. We're also running business in Kampala. Other people are using our ERP systems. And now what that does mean, what does that mean? With the AI model, LLM, now you're able to allocate an AI chatbot for a given company.
Okay.
For people in tech, that means you're able to expose your database to an AI model, whereby any transaction, let's say here, maybe there are news, there are transactions, there are payments, there are purchases which are happening all over across the branches. You know, you could be having all the branches in East Africa.
Yeah.
So what happens, now the AI is able to monitor and read all that information. And now it's able to curate reports when need. Because if you look at, I remember we mentioned this in the last time I was here. If you look at, like, a CEO gets home late, from a meeting, then he realized he didn't get the financial report for the day.
Yes.
Nowadays, you don't need to ask to keep us calling your accountant. Hey, how was it today? Just get in, ask the AI, how was the business today? Because it's the bedrock. As in, all the information now is anchored on the AI model LLM, which is able now to interpret all the data and give you those reports. So when it comes to from the business point of view, how to manage this animal we are calling AI, it's not only coming to snatch some jobs. You know, there has been that mentality of and remember we discussed that here.
Yeah.
We said that AI is not here to snatch jobs from us. It's here to assist us. It's here to help us. And the people who embrace it, as Robert always says, the people who embrace it, and the people who are going to take the roles, which, you know, for those who did not embrace it, it's making us more efficient. And of course, as you said, it says, hi, gorgeous in the morning, because it has learned who you are, you understand?
Exactly.
And every day it's now keeping that record. And it's memorizing that. And now from the business point of view, now we have put guardrails, whereby when you're developing these systems, you tell the AI which language not to use, no its speech, all those things, you put the guardrails. Then you tell it, this is how you respond, this is how you receive people, and this is the demeanor you put. Like you tell, you give it the feelings, the feeling part of it.
Saying this morning, they have trained their AI nutritionists. Hey, and we won't be at I think their goals and their nutrition. Yeah, so it's a whole thing. It's like the training of even when it comes to your health and your lifestyle. And I'm just like, then it's like we're exposing ourselves in right? Because then you're telling them your weight, your BMI,
everything.
You know.
Can you remember here in Upper we have an hotel where you use robots to serve you food.
Yes.
If you are to be served by somebody and you are to be served by a robot, where will you feel comfortable?
I want a human. Winnie, you want...
No.
Your food for today?
Robot will be fascinating.
It will be fascinating.
Oh, okay, and you'd like to engage with them, conversation, copy. But of course, human, you can never ever replace that, one-on-one connection.
So I was trying to explain that there are things that AI cannot do or technology cannot do, like that one. Yes, atakuletea chakula, narudi. Na usema nataka chumvi na pilipili. Utumie language ingine ya pilipili ile kali. Haitasikia
kali.
Pilipili kwa umbali.
So haitakuwa pilipili kwa umbali. Ama kachumbari yenye jaiva. So things that are customized, AI cannot do. So that's now employers currently are looking for people who can use AI to deliver their job in a better way. If you, as an HR, if you take one day to process what we call applications, can you take 30 minutes so that the remaining hours you can now be able to become productive and talk to employees who are not performing or the one who are stressed? If, for example, you always take the whole day to do stock taking in a business, you can have a POS that has an AI that can tell you what people want, what they are buying, and what you need to focus on. Have you gone to a shop where kuna kitu later 5 years ago na haijawahi uzwa? We call them dead stock. So now the current technology, like now the one we created for the POS, it can tell you hii item imekaa hapa 5 years. Many businesses that currently fall down and die is because they have stick to manual. They are saying we are not moving. Hatutoki na tubanduki. Sasa inakuwa shida sana. But when you use technology, it will guide you to even make your business grow faster, make people more relaxed. Why put an employee to do something for 7 hours while they could have done it for 2 hours? We'll have what is called, actually when you deploy it and use it positively, we'll have what is called, economy will grow better. We'll have more jobs because you can employ many people as much as possible and save cost.
Yeah.
People want to save. The reason why many businesses die is because they confuse profit and revenue. But when you use technology, you'll know, by the way, my revenue, yes, is 10 bob, like any profit, only 1 bob. Then you can use this to develop our country. And finally, on the digital world, we have so many students who are done with their school. And every year, Kenya is releasing as many as possible. Some of them, I'm wondering, where will I go? What will I do? To apply, I will call you back.
We'll call you back.
And the back has never become back.
Kujangi.
So what do? They can now use the technology and social media platform in a good way that they can start employing themselves now. People buy people before they buy the skill and the product on the same. Can I see initiative that you are doing after your school that can make me take you to convert your skills into money on the same? And we are advising so many children, many students today, you can use technology in a better way. You can go to digital life, but use it in a positive way. Promote good things as much as possible. Try to send email to company, but tell them what you are adding. I've seen you are struggling in the social media platform. The last time you posted was last year. When I went to your website, it is written copyrighted 2023. I'm here to make it better and easier. Give me just a chance to do this. Then our digital world will become more digital.
Absolutely. There's a question here now that we're talking about business. And this guy is asking what determines what appears fast when I open Instagram. As a business owner, I'd like to use AI and algorithms to make my business appear fast when you open up on those platforms.
Most of them, we call it SEO, search engine optimization. And this is the challenge that many businesses go through. You see a company that has been there for 50 years. But when you are searching for what you want, you get a quack somewhere and you get con. Because I've refused to do what is right as a business owner. So as a business owner, not doing what is right is making other people to suffer. Now, there's something that happens in software development. When you create a system, there are two types of people. There are people who are paid for it and people are getting it for free. Like today, if you go to Google and other platform, and even other platform, people who are paid for it, it is written ad. So it comes on top. But because some people say this thing has been paid for, I don't want something that has been paid for. I want something authentic. So they go to the next available one. So the next available one, how do you become the next available one? It is through SEO, search engine optimization. And I want to give a very simple example. Like today, when people search, if you search POS in Kenya, Uganda, and South Africa, you'll see Robbie search on top. What can I say here? When we are posting, we are using the word like we, us, instead of using the name of the company. So if you Google we, you'll get 10 billions of the word we. That's why you are in page 10, page 50. Because you don't use the name of the company. If I say, for example, Nation Media offer XYZ, I should use the name of the company. Then you should use the location where it is. Maybe in Kenya, in Uganda, in South Africa. It makes you appear on top as much as possible. So many people who are posting, they don't use the 3 keyword. The item name, where and the location and maybe the target audience. For example, I want to give an example. People who come from America and other countries to hotels in Kenya. What do? They Google hotels in Kenya. Hotels in Uganda, in Mombasa, and whichever place. And unakutana mzungu mahali ndani and you're wondering, how did you arrive here? Is because of the search engine. The same to now other platforms that you are in. Make sure that whatever you are doing, stop using the word we. We offer, use the name of the company. A few days ago, we did a research and we are Googling the name of a company. The company that has been doing digital marketing for the last 10 years, there were only 5 pages, 3 lines in Google. Simply because every post, we. When you search we, where will you be? Those are the mistakes that make. Who is we? In the same.
Where is we?
Yes, what's the location of we?
What's the location of we? The hotels near around me. We.
I think in addition, if you look at how the some of these, Instagram is owned by Meta, and of course they have algorithms which manage the whole thing. And number one, they give priority to the paid ads. Remember, they're in business. So they give priority to to the ads. And that's why whenever, and now they push it now to the people who, you know, they have posted or they are aligned to the products you deal with. Secondly, it also depends on how you curate the ads. As Robert has said, you must be specific is terrific. You must be very specific. And also aligned to the industry.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Like for us, we're in project management. So our company is project management ERP. You understand? See, if anybody who is looking for a project solution,
it's very specific, they'll come to you.
You get? So that means whenever anybody is looking for it, it helps you to pop up. And because of the name, I know a company who is our client. These are a specific name, which talks about a product. You know, like let's say if you're dealing with cars, the name of your company starts with that.
Okay.
At least, if you put car plus another name, you'll always be there. So the name has importance, but also how you curate now the ads and how you do the SEO matters a lot. I also wanted to digress something you mentioned about visibility to companies and also the profitability. Because if you look at the plight of contractors, if I'm talking to contractors in this country, some of them, they don't know what is happening in their business. They only come to learn that they did not make a profit out of the project which has ended. So currently we have things which can, systems which can help them to visualize the project on real-time basis. Whereby if you have a project running in South Africa, in Kenya, you're able to see what is happening. And now with these AI things, they're able to now also tell you that, you know, Hapa unachoma. Hapa you're going into a loss. You understand? And also we have people who have, you know, in different locations, and they're using a good example. Let's say you're running some projects in different areas of the country. Now nowadays you have those, I don't know whether you have those biometrics whereby instead of fingers you put your face. Nowadays now with those face scanners, now they can scan. When you get in, they'll tell you, maybe kama ni kwa mjengo, nakwambia now umefika, it will record, thank you, umekuja. And now the system will know, this guy has come in and has worked between this time and that time. And if you are late, it will see that this person is now consistently late. It will tell you, you are late, and this amount of money has been deducted. And for real, at the end of the month, it will push that to the HR. It will tell you, I see now here, it's systems which are communicating. It's communicating. It will send you an SMS, you know, Winnie, it came 30 minutes later. That means it's equivalent to XYZ shilling. So at the end of the month, so even if the boss is, and you see now this saving manpower. He's saving now, instead of having a supervisor or a foreman, maybe we could also be having some ghost workers on the side. Now this saves you a lot of money. And now we need, as we have said, it's about digital literacy and allowing our businesses to embrace it. Yes, there are some jobs which will be replaced. There are jobs which cannot be replaced.
It's true.
And the opportunities where we can deploy these people to do more value add. They can do the sales. They can start now calling people, doing follow-up. You know, like now we are doing what we call agentic lead hunting, whereby now the agentic care will collect authentic data for you. It will give you. Then what you do? Now the people can now start doing the human, as you say, the human now touch of it, calling you, following up, and you know all those other things.
It's important. But then when you look at the future, because again, the future is here and it's now. It's in
now.
Tech and it's, in the digital space. Is Kenya ready? Are we as a people ready to not just embrace it, but also make maximum use of it? To our own benefit versus to our own detriment.
So one of the confession I have to do today is that in Kenya, we are ahead of many other countries.
We are. That's true.
We are ahead. We are in Uganda, we are in South Africa, where I think our peke yake ndio kumbele kidogo. But many other countries around Africa, Kenya is ahead. When you go somewhere, like I want to just give you an example. Today, many hotels, if you go and a supermarket, at least you'll be given a receipt. Printed. But many other places outside there, they are handwritten. So you kama umeibiwa ama umewaibia. At least one of you. I went to, let me give you an example, hotel, ndani kabisa, Sirare border. Yes. Now, the first day I went there, I bought soda at 50 bob. Another day, 70 bob. Another day, 45. 45. Was that the problem?
What is the actual price of this soda?
it happened to you?
Yeah.
Where today you buy something X, the following day.
Yes.
Now, there's something he has said, and many business owners are making mistake. I believe they're watching, and this one will really help them. Small amount does not mean cheap, and high amount does not mean expensive.
Yeah.
Deciding to go to social media and creating your account and creating your website can save you millions of money.
Yeah.
Having that system there to print that receipt will help you. And sometimes it's also about a mind shift, how we think. And that's why we say for CEOs, we allow them to try to expose themselves as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so lazima uende nje, even Kenya. Tembea.
Yes.
Uone what is happening. It will help you. And that's whatever you said about literacy, training yourself on this thing. They're online. You can even Google, how do I create account? What are the mistakes I should not make?
Yeah.
They say the best lesson that you should ever learn is from somebody else, not from yourself.
Yes.
Imagine uko kwa barabara na uko na gari na mwingine ameingia kwa poto na umesema wacha mimi pia niingia hapo. Nione how deep it is.
So, you see, Robert,
Yes.
if you look at some of the indicators, which tells us where we are as a country.
Yes.
Let's look at, in fact, the other day, I was filing my returns. I saw Shuru. She's a WhatsApp. She's telling me how to do it. And actually, I could log in.
Yes.
No, as a business, who are you not to embrace this technology? You understand?
Yes.
Because you need to, of course, with these systems now, you're able to get the receipt you got. You're able to get it with a QR code. eTeams compliant. You don't need to have people. Unafinya ile machine, ile kindude ile mzee. Nowadays, online, you get everything online.
Yeah.
You order for a product. You pay through M-Pesa STK push, and you get an eTeams compliant receipt. Because if you look at, also in Kampala, of course they have EFRIS, which they're using, and everyone else is. The main way to do business nowadays is to comply. Believe you me.
Yeah.
If you know you are in that age of shortcut, your time is up.
Deadline.
Yeah.
And the main thing, you have to align with the technology. You can see the government where it is.
Because of technology.
You must come here. You must come here. You must work together.
Yeah.
If they're running a WhatsApp bot, to me here, do your business,
Yeah.
be compliant, and make your money clean.
I've seen websites at night. You go and Google something, and somebody starts chatting with you, and you're wondering, at 2 a.m. really? Kumbe watu wanalala on the same. Na mnajibu haraka aje on the same. So that is basically because of AI and chatbots that people have been able to use. So like I want to give you something. There's a new technology that has come. It's called video website. Now video website is because they know in Kenya or other places watu wamekataa kusoma, wataki kusoma vitu nyingi. You read 2 lines, umechoka, don't want to click next. That's why tunakuanga na click next mara nyingi. So what happened is currently there are some website where about us, contact us have been done in terms of a video.
Okay.
So we kazi yako ni kuplay. About us, you listen. Contact us, you listen. What do we do and all that. So it's also important that in our nation, Kenya, we embrace latest technology. Having a phone does not mean you have latest phone. Having a computer does not mean you have latest computer. Like for the last 10 years we have been in technology, so many things have changed. Remember those days of cathode ray tube, big computers. Where you are when you're watching a TV, a black and white TV on the same. But if you don't Google what is next, you will be the backward out as much as possible. So as we go to digital life, I will rather advise people go to conferences where people are talking about this thing. Watch news where possible. Subscribe to the newspapers that we have. And I like what you people have done of late. There's a way that it can even show you that it's available. Imetoka, iko moto, and you're able to see live. This one is really helping people because if you don't have information, really it will become a challenge. Then again, people who are online, sometimes they get information immediately. They get information immediately on the same. So how do you use this information to also help you push the business agenda to the next level? One, and I want to give example of whatever happened, and it really helped us. A few years ago, I saw in your place breaking news. Mchele, Roysambu, Emelipuka. So what I asked myself, what can I do with this breaking news? Remember, it's because of digital life where I saw it. So I said, I came up with a system where somebody, instead of showing me M-Pesa messages, because it is very risky, by the way, sometimes uko na fuliza, na uko na bibi yako hapo, anaona negative 10,000. Dignity, 0. No more words. Na ujakula. So, if any case this person could have used technology, two things could have been avoided. Dignity of your customer could have still been maintained, because you don't have to show them, I'm ask them to show me the message. Then number 2, there are some people in those places, they want to know how much balance do Robert have, so that naeza pewa mchele ama nipewe mkate on the same. So, but when you use technology, you will not expose your customer to that level. So it can be used in a proper way and in the best way, and also to serve your customer. For example, I don't know that we have been told this. Have you ever gotten a message saying, you're the person who have spent most money in my place? They don't tell you. Yes. So currently, there's some technology that can tell you the person who have used more money in your place and less money. So based on now AI, you can talk to this person. John, we realize that you're really supporting us, but we have a birthday cake for you or a gift for you. This is a way to make sure that now you do more and use more money. So it can be used positively. So people who come from university, how can we help them to make sure that they create more job opportunity by being in digital life? One, they should do a research on what company should do a research on the problems that companies are facing. Then do a proposal. For example, I've seen you guys do X, Y, Z, but from my research, these are lacking. I'm proposing to do this one for you. It is automatic most of the time.
But then again, there's exercise a bit of caution, because you can propose and then they say, no, we're not interested, and then you go to that place and find out your idea and everything is working.
But there are other ways, you know. Currently we have virtual gigs. Like for us, we provide unlimited virtual gigs to campus students and people who are young people who are digitally active, because we realize that we have quite a number of clients. So what the clients can do, they can create their own flyers. They share. When they share, it pops up on our page. Then we have a page where it's written virtual jobs. Everybody can get in. So when you get there, you get a flyer. You can personalize the flyer and share with the people who knows you. Remember, we are looking at ethical use of this. Let's say we are dealing with cars. What we'll do, someone will get into our website, a student maybe, they'll see cars. So many people, because we have clients from all over, they have done a flyer about a car. So what this young person will do, he'll come pick maybe that image, personalize it in terms of the link, so they can share it through WhatsApp or SMS to maybe to the uncles who are looking for this car. At the end of the day, now we call it a referral program. So the referral program is, you referred a car to your uncle. You told the uncle, kuna watu wanauza gari, ende uongee na wao. So when the uncle goes to that client, we said, I saw you have an offer for cars. So what will happen? Give us the code. So the system is able to know who referred. Then by the time the uncle is going back home with the car, the young man has pocketed maybe 100 Gs on the side. And there's so many things which these young people, they can sell. Instead of scrolling TikTok and all that, there are so many areas whereby there are virtual gigs, so many.
Instead of being somebody else's source of revenue.
Source of revenue.
You create.
And that's a very good thing, because I've seen for the last 5 years we work with so many influencers and many, let me say, we call them macro and micro. Most of the time. So you realize most of the people, they will go there just posting video from morning to evening. But at the end of the day, this person is struggling back at home. They don't know how they are going to pay the school fee. They don't know how they are going to eat and all this. What do they need to do? So that's why they need to look for the companies available who are willing to allow them advertise their product in those pages, so that we can create a bigger economy where students are getting money real time. Some of the, how do you call, people who do suicide and all that, is because they don't know what to do. They don't know where to get money. Padlock is there in the evening, and they don't know what to do. The padlock ni kubwa, hata huwezi kata. So those are things.
Wow.
Our time is up, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but it's been a wholesome conversation. It's been quite enlightening. Thank you so much, Murimi. Thank you, Robert, as well. And thank you for tuning in. I think Kesho?
Kesho, Dunda.
Yes.
Entertainment Friday. Stay safe. Goodbye, guys.